Oh my God, it's Wii Sports Resort!
You wanted a casual game, right, Donald? Here it is.
Not gonna lie, Joe, I wasn't expecting this to be the next casual game you were going to pick.
Let's start off with something simple, golf.
Now that's something we can agree on.
I'm certainly excited to play some good old golf with the two of you.
Just like in real life, the world's greatest golf champion is going to be victorious.
Yeah, no, I doubt it.
Are we playing as a team?
Of course not. No way I'm letting Joe's nasty old fingers touch my golden clubs.
I'm pretty sure you're the least sanitary among the three of us, Donald. I don't know why you're trying to make Joe seem like the filthiest one.
I never said he was the filthiest out of all of us. I simply said his fingers were nasty.
How come I don't recognize this place? It looks different.
Excellent observation, Joe. This is a different location than the original courses you might be used to, depending on your ability to remember where you have and haven't been to.
That was a good swing, Donald.
The world's best needs no compliments, but I appreciate that.
Oh, really? I can beat that.
Lies!
I believe Barack is going to get pretty far with this one.
At least someone is thinking positively.
I can't imagine who wouldn't.
Of course you would say that, considering you always think little of others. Now let me perform my practice swing so I can get farther than you.
Ha! As if your ball could actually travel farther than mine.
Hush now, I need to focus.
I'm sure you do.
I hope Barack's practice pays off. That last one looked really good.
Imagine having terrible practice swings.
What are you talking about? The point of a practice swing is to work out how to swing so your ball can land where you want it to. Like that.
That was a really good swing, Barack.
Thanks for being supportive, Joe. At least I have someone to talk to that isn't going to question everything I say or do.
Who would do such a thing?
I don't know, but I feel like he's right next to me all the time.
All right, it's my turn. I might not beat Barack's swing, but I think I might get past Donald.
What nonsense are you talking about? I'm the farthest ahead of anyone so far.
Yeah, farthest from the hole.
Either Joe's going to take forever to swing lightly, or he's going to swing so hard he'll spin around and fall over out of breath from swinging his club like a baseball bat, which, upon further observation, can be traced to a severe case of Parkinson's.
Are you all right, Joe?
It's kind of hard to hold the club steady. I think I got my stance now.
Any day, Joe, you just swing the club and hit the ball. Make sure you don't drop or throw the club, otherwise you'll lose your balance and fall over.
Pa-pow!
Great shot!
That was a pretty good swing, Joe.
Thanks, man. I've been getting back into it recently.
Being the farthest from the hole means nothing when I've got my shot lined up perfectly. This is an easy birdie from me.
I wouldn't be so sure since you're pretty far behind Joe and I.
I don't care about what you think. I care about you eating your words when I make this hole.
That looked like a decent swing. I think you swung too far to the right.
What can I say? My golf ball and I are on the same side, if you know what I mean.
Damn it, Donald. This is golf, not politics.
Oh, there's my ball.
Glad you know where you dropped it. Hey, Barack, do you think you can hit both your and Joe's balls into the hole?
I'm not going to respond to that one.
I don't think his club is big enough to reach mine while hitting his own at the same time.
What do you mean, of course it can? Then again, it's Barack. Lord knows he isn't an overachiever like me. I guess his Parkinson's is also kicking in at the perfect time. Either that or you passed yours to him because you two are such good friends.
Thanks for noticing, Donald. Do you want to be friends with Barack and I?
Hell no. I don't want your Parkinson's to throw off my swings. Don't you dare pass your rabies to me like you did to Barack, you dirty rat.
What was it you said about me having Parkinson's?
Damn it!
What? Did you want my ball to land in the bunker?
I don't know how you read my mind, but yes, bunkers are for wimps.
Somehow I'm not surprised he said that.
Well, Joe, looks like it's your turn to swing.
All right, I think I can make this in 2 swings.
Oh, really? I think you're going to make it in 3.
Technically, he could make it in 1 and get ahead of both Donald and I.
I don't know if I can do it in 1, but I'll try my best.
I have high doubts about that one, Barack. There's simply no chance for Joe and his shaky hands to swing once for the ball to land in the hole. Just look at how much he's beefing his practice swings.
Oh, wow, that was a really good practice swing.
I've seen better.
From you or from the golf celebrities you wish to be?
Okay, I wasn't asking for that, Barack. I'm just giving my input into things.
Well, usually you shove it into everyone's faces and always try to rub things in.
Dang it, I got into the bunker.
You know what that means.
That Joe's a wimp?
Yes, but more importantly, he's a loser.
Let's see Donald's next swing.
Let's see, which club should I use?
By default, the game gives you the optimal club.
Nobody cares, Barack. Sometimes you gotta think outside the box to make great plays.
Then why did you switch back to the wedge?
'Cause it's the best one for this shot.
And it looks like Donald swung too hard. The ball is now on the other side of the fairway.
At this rate, you might as well practice putting.
What you don't realize is I already have practiced and dominated in putting.
How does that explain your poor performance this time?
It must have been the wind blowing at my ball.
Yeah, right.
And this time it seems Donald hit the ball too softly.
I really don't need you commentating here, Joe. This is probably just a bad day for me.
Thankfully, I can watch something more interesting than Donald beefing his shots.
Hopefully I don't hit it too hard.
How unfortunate that you did as you hoped not to do.
All right, Joe. Learn from Donald's mistakes and don't hit it too softly next time.
He might forget what you just told him if you start messing up your strokes as well.
We'll see about that.
Did Joe really need a demonstration of what not to do? And you said watching me was miserable.
All right, guys, it's my time to swing.
There's no way Joe can possibly mess this up. He just watched Barack blowing on the ball, so hopefully he doesn't try to do the same.
Oh, dagnammit, that was a close one.
At least now it's my turn.
This is actually painful to watch. Democrats failing in golf because of their left-leaning policies. I mean, that's what you call dedication, but it's like you guys are trying to let me win. I'm already too good at this game. But I never thought I would be leading by such a massive amount.
I think I have an excuse since I'm old and busy. I expected Barack to do a little better, but it's all right.
At least we're pretty close to finishing this one hole.
And as expected, I get the bogey I needed.
I thought you said you had the chance of getting a birdie?
I don't know where you heard that being said, but there really shouldn't be any excuse for either of you to stroke more than once by this point.
Oh, thank goodness. That would have been embarrassing if I swung too hard.
You shouldn't be worried about that. The only one between the three of us who would have such a problem is Joe. His Parkinson's can get out of control sometimes. Joe!
Huh? What happened?
Did you seriously fall asleep?
No, I don't think I did.
Well, for the first time in all of history, Joe didn't snore while he was asleep.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't sleeping.
Then why did you have your head down and your eyes closed?
Maybe he was daydreaming, although he probably would have started snoring. Anyways, we finally get to move on to the next course.
This seems like a pretty even match. All of us got bogeys on the last course.
All right, I go first again, courtesy of the game. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing to the left, so I'm going to adjust my trajectory and tolerance of the far left here.
I feel targeted for some reason.
Donald, I'm sure we can put aside our political differences in golf. Come on, we're here to enjoy ourselves, not start another debate war.
You're lucky I'm playing golf and I'm in a pretty good mood today, so I won't bring in much politics. That is, unless something or someone riles me up.
I promise I won't, and I'm sure Joe won't either.
I won't what?
Joe, did you fall asleep again?
No, I was thinking about ordering some ice cream after I'm done playing golf.
Joe, it's only been an hour since you've last had ice cream. It's not like there's a shortage of ice cream or will be a shortage anytime soon. If you really wanted some, you could have just asked. Besides, I know where the ice cream is located in my house, so what ice cream do you want? I'll get some for you while you and Barack play.
Well, what flavors do you have? Also, do you have ice cream in cone form? It's my favorite.
Sure, whatever you say, Joe. I'll just get you some chocolate flavor.
I guess it's your turn, Joe.
Okay, wait, how far did your and Donald's balls go? I don't remember how far they went.
We actually got pretty close to the hole.
Oh, dang it, my ball went too far to the left.
It's all right, Joe. You can try swinging again now that you know the trajectory of the ball.
Thanks for the support, Barack. I'm glad we're good friends.
Yep, and hopefully I can finish this with one swing. Darn, I thought that would be enough.
All right, Joe, I'm back with the ice cream cone. As long as you don't drop the ice cream on the couch, I'm fine. I also brought some up for myself and you, Barack, just in case you wanted some.
Oh, really? Thanks for the ice cream, Donald. I'm sure Joe's happy that you brought some ice cream while we play. Anyways, I believe it's your turn to golf after Joe's shot.
Ooh, that was a close one, Joe. I'm surprised you got so close, yet so far. Then again, you have the shakiest hands. Either that or it was the wind blowing at your ball.
I believe it is now your turn to swing, Donald. Good luck on this one.
Indeed, it is my turn. Need I remind you I'm the greatest golfing champion to ever exist and don't need luck? I'll take it anyways. Damn the stupid wind that blew at Joe's ball. It's because I complimented Joe, wasn't it?
I don't want to bring any negative energy, so I won't comment on that last swing. At least I got a par.
All right, Joe, it's your turn.
What? Who's talking?
Me, you deaf-eared, wrinkly ice cream addict of a politician. It's your turn to golf.
That ice cream was so delectable, I couldn't stop thinking about asking for another cone, Donald.
Not now, Joe. You just had one. Plus, it's distracting you from playing the game. I'm just waiting to get my par, which I deservingly received.
Nice. I'm in the lead for this game.
Joe, that's not how it works.
Why not?
Because it's golf, Joe. The higher the score, the worse it is. You want to have as few strokes as possible.
Golf strokes, not mental ones, but depending on who you are, that rule may not apply for real strokes.
Oh, then that means I have the worst score?
Yes.
Donald, you need to watch out for the winds blowing to the left. This time, the wind is pushing your ball closer to the hole, so it will be somewhat helpful.
Don't worry about it. I've made my calculations and the ball landed right where I expected.
I thought it would get stuck in the tree like a cat.
Like what?
Like a cat.
Sometimes I wonder what happened to you, Joe, that made you so naive and odd.
Other than probably being dropped on the head as an infant or being prematurely born, I can't really explain it either, Barack.
Was it something I said?
Yes, of course it was something you said. What kind of mental disorder do you have to compare a ball getting stuck in a tree to a cat?
Those words just came to mind and I had to say it.
Barack, remind me later to give myself a concussion so I hopefully forget this somewhat bothering discussion with Joe.
I gotcha. I'm good at remembering things.
Way ahead of you, Donald.
Well, I think I got pretty far with that swing.
Great shot, Joe, even though you swung too hard and curved. At least you got farther than mine. Anyways, I'm hoping I can get my ball really close to the hole this time around.
It got closer, but probably not quite as close as you may have intended for, Barack. At least now I get a chance at swinging my ball fairly close to the hole.
That was a pretty good swing, Donald.
Thanks. I knew there would be a shortcut somewhere throughout this course. I guess neither of you thought about taking it. By the end of this game, I believe I'm going to be in the lead since you and Joe are far behind and to the left side of the course.
You can never be too sure of that, Donald. Joe or I could make a comeback and close the gap.
Yeah, like with this swing?
Sure, at least this time your ball didn't fall into the bunker.
How unfortunate. Where's the Parkinson's when you need it?
What's so good about someone having Parkinson's?
I could have someone to make fun of.
Let's see which club would work best for me here. I know the game chooses the best one by default, but I think there might be a better club for this shot.
I'm pretty sure the 9-iron was just fine, but do as you wish. I won't stop you from having to swing more than you need to.
Barack, I think you should go back to the 9-iron.
It's too late to say that now, Joe. Besides, I think this swing is pretty good.
Then again, you could have gone for a wedge just to get the ball closer, but sure.
All right, Donald, it's your turn to get out from the rough. Just remember the direction of the wind.
Yes, the greatest golfer doesn't need reminders of how to swing a club. Watch and learn.
That was a pretty solid shot. I guess you need more force to get the ball closer to the hole.
Don't be ridiculous, Joe. Of course it's close enough. Whatever presidential duties you've been carrying out must have made your brain demented. Besides, you should be putting more force into your swings, considering you missed the hole again.
I think my shot is fine, Donald. It's not like I have anything to lose playing this game.
Now that I think about it, most of my free time has been spent with my family, golfing, and telling Democrats to support Joe's presidential re-election campaign. I probably should be good at golfing since that's pretty much my main hobby nowadays. But then again, looking at you, Donald, your golfing skills aren't the best either, even though you've been playing for several decades by now.
Damn it, I missed my chance of getting a birdie. The wind just had to interfere with my ball.
It's all right, Donald. I'm pretty sure you're still going to win unless Joe gets a birdie too. At the very least, I got a par.
That's the problem. If Joe doesn't mess up, then it's a loss for me.
What's bad about losing to me?
Losing in the fact that I lose to you of all people. Here's the last putt for the entire game.
I'm not actually sure who's going to win.
Well. The world's greatest golf champion takes a W once again. I don't even understand how you messed up that much, Joe.
Well, what else should we play?
I think I want to try bowling again. We'll play a different version of it.
Bring it on.